Alright guys, welcome back. Wanted to do a little bit of basic jet gameplay tutorial. This is something that's not really covered a lot. A lot of guys will teach you how to fly props, you can learn from them, but jet gameplay, there's really not a lot of folks that know how to fly properly. So I figured I'd just go through an average game. This is nothing special, but I just figured I'd go through and explain to you guys, what goes through my head, what do I need to do to fly smart, how do I avoid dying, how do I keep that guy, from locking on to me? And really what it comes down to is keeping your speed up and just making smart choices. And I'll explain the smart choices as we go along. I'm just going to go through this match from start to finish. Again, it's nothing special. They had a few fighters on their team, so it's a little bit more of a threat. But we're going to take it easy on this match. I'm flying the CL. It's easily way better than any of the rest of the Sabres, mainly because of its engine. It is considerably faster. It can outrun just about anything that it faces right now. The only thing that is faster than the CL currently is the MiG-17, at least when you talk about fighters. The Valtour 2B, if it's spaded, it can probably go faster. I haven't tested it. But so our goal, I've taken off. I'm not flying straight into the fight. I don't want to be the first one they see so that everybody goes after me at the same time. Stepping off to the side a little bit, I'm staying low, I'm getting up to my speed. Key speed you want to stay above, especially in Sabres, is 1,000 kilometers an hour. And as you can see real quick, I'm not going to be able to get into it before I encounter this MiG-17, but it's not a huge deal. We'll still gain our speed as this guy flies past. Take a couple head-ons initially. We'll see what happens. Just want to get away from this firefight real quick. I'll go up a little bit because I don't see anybody else coming at me. I'm always checking my surroundings, always looking around me. So I know that FJ4 is way slower. He's not going to catch me. I'm just dropping my nose again, getting my speed back up, and slowly lurking back up onto this F2. My squad mate's going to go after him, and I do believe he's going to miss him. But right now we're in no danger. There's no threat. Just slowly building my speed back up. Getting to that magical 1,000 kilometer an hour mark. I notice that MiG-17 is going high. He's going to start getting a little slow. I've got a shot on this F-86, so we're going to try and take it. And of course, I can't hit him. No biggie. I'm just going to keep my speed up. Slow, easy climb. We'll try and take a shot at the MiG-17. He wants nothing of it. The Hunter's coming straight at me. I'll give him a shot, and we get him. So I just continue on. I don't turn too hard here. I'm flying with my keyboard, subtle inputs. I've got the potential for 1,000 kilometers an hour still, and I will make it by the time I get back to this fight. So just nice, slow, easy turns. This F-86 has been turning quite a bit, so he is very slow. It makes him a very easy target. So we'll pop a few shots off at him real quick, and he's gone. Now I've got a few other fighters. I've got that Beauregard really high, but that plane cannot go nearly anywhere near my speed. So I'm just going to actually ignore him. No matter what he does, he can drop down on top of me, but he will not catch me. So we'll focus the MiG-17. The MiG-17 is a faster aircraft. Now we have two more players joining in. We got this F-86F and the Hunter. The F-86 is going to be the bigger of the two threats. I'd like to see him gone, but he doesn't give me an even shot without giving my ass to the Hunter. So we'll take the Hunter first. A few hits into him, critical hit. Every advantage that that aircraft just had, he no longer has. He is not a threat in this game anymore. So we'll turn back around, dodge this MiG-17 real quick. So the MiG's going behind me, the F-86 is flying away from me. I can get slow, I can go after this Hunter real quick. I have really crappy aim because I've been shooting 108s, but we get him. F-86 is coming back at me. I dive to get speed, see if maybe I get a pass on him. Pulls the last minute head on. I ain't playing that game. Dive back out, get some speed, slow turns. Easy turn, coming on back. Building that speed back up, trying to stay up to that magical 1,000 kilometer an hour mark. Right now my focus is to get that F-86 out of the game, and the teammate did it for me. The only threat left is the MiG-17. He looks like he's heading back to base, so we'll try and go for the Buragon. Again, not really a threat because he can't go nearly as fast as I can. Set up to make a pass. Aim.exe not found. We get a few shots into him, but I'm not going to keep turning with him. There's no reason for me to get slow. I'll just climb up an easy climb just to keep my potential energy there. If I wanted to, I could drop my nose back down and be right back up to 1,000 kilometers an hour. Anyways, teammates take care of the Buragon for me. No big deal. We got a really fast Valtour left, but he has no guns. And somewhere there's another MiG-17 back at base, but he ends up not surviving for very much longer. So that's pretty much the end of the match. Very easy match. Like I say, the goal, guys, is just to keep her up to speed. Try and keep her up 1,000 kilometers an hour minimum. And if you get slow, at least make sure you have the potential to dive out and get that speed again. Don't engage in turn fights unless you absolutely have to. And if you do, try and lure them away from the pack. Do a one-on-one. Don't get yourself caught up. If another Sabre comes up behind you, you're likely screwed, because if that guy decides to air brake, there's nothing you can do. The A5 and the F40, they're both very capable Sabres. They actually turn a lot better than you, but they do not have your top speed. So try not ever putting yourself in a situation where you get an F40 or an A5 on your rear. If you do, you're likely screwed. The rest of them, just don't give them an easy shot. If you take them in sort of a head-on scenario, or at least more of a broadside, if they want to glue to you, that means they have to turn, and when they turn, they're going to lose a lot of speed, especially when those slats deploy. Anyways, so basically, if there's a couple things to take from this, if you're going to fly a Sabre, keep your speed up. Stay above 1,000. Don't commit to anyone, and don't bleed all your speed off. If you do, you're going to become a sitting duck. But if everyone keeps their speed up and nobody gets focused on another, then these teams will be a lot better. People will survive a lot longer, and the matches will be a lot more fun instead of becoming one-sided real quick because, you know, all your Sabres decided to get slow, and guess what? They got hosed. And then people like me, we end up with, you know, 5, 6 people against us, and it's usually just 1, maybe 2 of us. So keep your eyes peeled. I'll be putting out some more gameplay videos. Like I say, I'm still figuring out how to do all this stuff, so it'll be a little bit before I really get comfortable, I guess, talking and try to explain it and trying to hit all the key points. But keep your eyes peeled, sub, let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and anyways, thanks a lot for watching, if you made it this far, and hope to see you guys around. Enjoy.